Hello, my lovely students. Hope all of you are doing so well. And in today's video, we're going to go through the algebra revision pack that you received last week. All right, so to start, we're going to have a look at the questions in the first page in the algebra pack. We're not, of course, going to answer all the questions in the first page, but we're going to tackle all the questions that are from different lessons. So for example, here, question number 1, we're going to answer question 1A and 1G. Let's start. So 1A here, it says A plus A plus A plus A plus B plus B. What is it equal to? All right, this is basic algebra here. Everything that we're almost going to have a look at today, everything is almost basic algebra. Nothing is from advanced algebra. All right, so here we have A. We're going to take the like terms, the variables that are the same exactly. So here we have 4 A's. So we just write 4A plus B, it just means here 2B. Oh, Mr. Can I do here? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6AB? No, it's not 6AB. It's just 4 A's and 2 B's. Okay, can we do anything about this, Mr. Ahmed? Can we simplify it more? No, you cannot simplify it more. Why, Mr. Ahmed, can't we say it's 6AB again? No, we can't. Why? All right, imagine that I'm saying to you, what are 4 desks plus, or let's say, yes, what are 4 desks plus 2 chairs? What do you think about this? What's the answer going to be? 4 desks plus 2 chairs. Oh, Mr. 4 desks and 2 chairs. I cannot say anything about this more, but exactly the same thing here. 4A plus 2B is just 4A plus 2B. Just leave it this way. All right. Question 1G here is just the same thing exactly. We have here 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 U's. So it's just 6U plus V. There are no other V's, mister. So what are we going to do? Just keep it the same here, plus V. All right, next question here, question 2, we're going to take 1A from it. So here 4x plus 9 plus 2x plus 7. Can I do 4x plus 9 together? No, we can't. We're going to take only the x's with each other and only the numbers that have no variables with each other. So here it's 4x to x is 6x. 9 plus 7, it's positive 9 plus 7, it is just going to be positive 16. All right, what if I have here like in question B? Question B, it's the same thing exactly. We're going to take the A's together. It's going to be 15A. Positive 9, positive 3 is just going to be plus or positive 12. Okay. Question C, the same thing. We're going to have to take the A's together and just say the B's together, but I have only one B, mister, so keep it the same. It's going to be 9A plus 3B. All right, question 1D. What do you guys think about this? You can pause the video right now, do it on your own, then check your answer. Pause the video, do it on your own now. Then come back to check. It's going to be 7x plus 2y. All right. We got also here, everything else is just going to be the same in this question. Let's go to now question 2A to H. Okay, everything here is the same, 4E and 4L. Let's go down there, 4E and 4L. Question 3, also the same idea exactly. We're going to take the M's together, the L's together, and so on with the rest of the questions. Question 4E here. All right, let's have a look at this. Mister, it's 8x squared y plus 7x squared y minus 2x squared y. All right, all the variables are the same. All of them are x squared y. So I'm going to do them all together. 8 plus 7 is 15 minus 2 is 13x squared y. Mr. What if I changed one of them? Like, for example, imagine that this is only x, 7xy. Can I do 8x squared y plus 7xy? No, we can't. Why? Because the variable here changed. They do not have the same variables exactly. This is 8x squared y. This is 7xy. I cannot do them with each other in addition or subtraction. I can't. So that they're just going to remain the same. We're just imagining here that we removed here the variable. So we would not be able to do them together if the variable changed. All right. Here we have in page 1 also question 4L. All right, what about this here? 9a squared b squared plus 6a squared b squared minus 7a squared b squared plus 8ab. Okay, all the first 3 terms here are just the same. So I'm going to be able to add and subtract them with each other. We'll be able to do that. The last one here is different. So we're going to leave it just as it is on its own this way. Okay, so 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 minus 7 is going to be 8. So it is going to be 8a squared b squared. That's it. 8a squared b squared. This is finishing the first 3. Plus 8ab plus 8ab. All right, that's it. Okay, let's move now to the second page. First, remove this. Now, the second page is exactly the same idea like the first page. It's just extra practice for you. Everything is just the same. Page 3, it's now multiplication. All right, question 1a here. How are we going to do it? Oh, Mr. We cannot do it. They do not have the same variables. No, this is only in addition and subtraction. They must have the same variable to do them together in addition and subtraction only. But in multiplication and division, you can do anything. All right, so here, let's do it. 7 times 3, we're doing now the numbers only, just the numbers, the coefficient. All right, 7 times 3 is 21. What are the variables? It's a times, it's just a, Mr. That's it. Okay, let's go to 1b. Numbers with numbers. It's multiplication, not addition and subtraction. Don't say, Mr. 4a, 9b, we cannot do it. This is in addition and subtraction. Yes, we would not be able to do it only in addition and subtraction, but in multiplication, no, multiply the numbers. Normally, 4 times 9 is 36. A times B is AB. All right, here. Let's talk about 1C and 1D. 4 times 5 is 20. M times N is MN. That's a multiplication, yes. M times N is MN. A times B is AB. X times Y is X, Y, and so on. All right, question. Let's see here. D, okay. A, B times A. We're gonna take the A's together, the B's together. All right, so A times A, Mr. In multiplication, we add the powers up. A times A is A to the power of 1 times A to the power of 1 is actually A to the power of 2. B. We're going to leave it as this because we don't have other B's to multiply them with each other. We don't have another B. So it's just going to remain the same. So A times A is A squared B. All right, question E. Negative 2x times 5. Mr. We agreed the numbers with each other first and then the variables. So negative 2 times 5 is negative 10. X times, oh, there is no X there, so just stays the same. Negative 10x. All right, what else? 1k and 1p. Okay, 1k, here it is. -2 times -3 is positive 6. Negative times negative is positive. They have the same signs, so it's going to be positive 6. A times B is AB. Look at this. So in multiplication, everything is possible. A times B, don't say we can't. No, we can. A times B is just AB. All right. -2 times -3 is positive 6. Question P, -6 times -5 is what? Positive 30. They have the same signs. M times M is M squared. And the n just remains the same. So it's just 30 m squared n. All right. Let's continue with question 2. It is all now about division. 12a over 4. What is it going to be? 12a over 4. We're going to divide them, Mr. Yes. But Mr. They have different variables. This one has a variable, the other doesn't. So we're going to leave them the same. No, this is an addition and subtraction. I would say 12a plus 4, we can do nothing about them. But in division, we always can, as if just it's normal division. 12 divided by 4 is what? 12 divided by 4 is 3. A divided by, there are no a's there. So it's just a 3a. That's it. So 12a divided by 4 is 3a. All right, next question here. It's page 3, question 2. 2b. 16m divided by 2m. 16 divided by 2 is actually 8. M divided by m. Bye-bye. So it's just 8. Okay. Question 2g. Okay, g is here. All right. -32a divided by -8a. It just says if we're using here the fraction sign, so it's just the same. -32 divided by -8, negative divided by negative, the answer is going to be positive. They have the same signs, the answer is going to be positive. 32 divided by 8 is 4. A divided by a by. So it's just 4. Okay, question 2. And page it was still 3, 2g, done. All right, question 3c. Here, annotation. Here we go. 3c. Okay, now it includes multiplication and division. So what is 9x times 8? 9 times 8 is 72x. 72x. Oh, but Mr. 72x is divided by 12x. Okay, 72x divided by 12x. What is 72 divided by 12? It's the times table. We use the times table. All right, it's 12 times 6 actually is 72. So 72 divided by 12 is going to give us 6. X divided by x by. So 72x divided by 12x is only 6. So, yes, Mr. 9x times 8 divided by 12x is just 6. Thank you. All right, next. We have here question 3p. Where's p? Here it is. Oh, 3p. Okay, -3a times 2b times -4a. Mister, we're just going to multiply the numbers first. -3 times 2 times -4. So -3 times 2 is -6. -6 times -4 is just 24. Positive 24. A times b is ab. Times a is a squared b. Okay, so now we're taking the a's together. A times a is a squared. And then I have b. A squared times b is just a squared b. The last question for question 3q, this one. 18 divided by 6 is what? 18 divided by 6 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And since we have variables, so we're not going to write the 1. Okay, so, or let's write it for now. We're going to remove it later. Okay, so 1, here it is. 18 divided by 6 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. All right, what about the variables? What is xy divided by x? Okay, I'm going to start here. The x's by with each other, the x's. Then I will have only y left. Then y divided by y, oh, by also to y and y in division. Y divided by y is 1. So it is just only 1. This is the final answer. 18 divided by 6 is 3, divided by 3 is 1. Xy divided by x is only y. Y divided by y is by. All right, let's move now to the next page, which is page 4. One A and one R. Where's R? Where's R? Here we go. And we have also 2A and 2Q. A and Q. You can pause the video, by the way. You can pause the video, answer these 4 questions on your own, then return to the video to check your answers. Please do so. Pause the video, then come back to check your answers. All right, here, question A, x to the power of 5 times x to the power of 2. Mister, the same variables, the same bases, x and x, yes. So it's just gonna be x. And we add the variables. To the power of 5 to the power of 2 is going to be to the power of 7. Here, 5a squared b times 2a times 3b. Mister, let's just take care first of the numbers. 5 times 2 times 3 is going to be 5 times 2 is 10. 10 times 3 is 30. What about the variables? A squared b times a is going to be a cubed, which is a to the power of 3b. Times b is a to the power of 3b squared. So I have here a's together. A squared times a is a to the power of 3. We're adding the powers. This is to the power of 1. Adding the powers is a to the power of 3. What about the b's? B times b is b squared. That's it. So it is 30, a to the power of 3, b to the power of 2. Now, question 2a, a to the power of 9 divided by a to the power of 5 is equal to what? Is equal to a to the power of 9 minus 5, which is what? A to the power of 4. So in dividing variables, we minus the powers. A to the power of 9 divided by a to the power of 5 equals a to the power of 4. All right, next. Page 4, question 2Q. All right, here it is. The same thing exactly. We're going to take the a's together. A to the power of 10 divided by a to the power of 8 minus the powers. It's a to the power of 2. N to the power of 7 divided by, there are no n's here, so just stays the same. N to the power of 7. The same thing exactly, stays the same. So a to the power of 2 minus n to the power of 7. Now let's go to questions. 3. All right, question 3. Let's go down there. And we're going to take question 3. A, Q, and R. A, Q, R. And we have question 4, CLP. C, L, P. Let's do this. Focus, please, guys. All right. If you think that you know them, you can do them on your own. Please, yes. Pause the video, do them on your own, come back to check your answers, please. Okay, so x squared to the power of 3. Okay, now we have 2 powers. What do we do when we have 2 powers that look this way? We times them by each other. So when they are done this way, x to the power of 2 and everything is to the power of 3 is just going to be x to the power of 6. Here we don't add them, we just multiply them by each other. So x to the power of 2 all is to the power of 3 is equal to x to the power of 6. Here in question Q. 8x y to the power of 2 and everything is to the power of 2. Okay, mister, Here I have 8. I need to do it to the power of this thing that is outside. So it's 8 to the power of 2, which is what? 8 times 8 is 64. Let's not say 16. It's not 8 times 2. It's 8 to the power of 2 is 64. X to the power of 2 is just x to the power of 2. Y to the power of 2 to the power of 2. We multiply them, just exactly like question 8. Y to the power of 2, and everything is to the power of 2, is going to be y to the power of 4. We multiplied 2 by 2. That's it. The same idea exactly in question R. 10 to the power of 2 outside here. So it's just 10 times 10, which is 100. 10 to the power of 2 is 100. A to the power of 2, all is to the power of 2. So a to the power of 2 to the power of 2 again is a to the power of 4. So it's 100, a to the power of 4. B to the power of 3, and all is to the power of 2. So b to the power of 6. That's it. So it's 100, a to the power of 4, b to the power of 6. All right, here, question C. Oh, mister, it's just the same idea. M to the power of 2, all to the power of 5 is going to become m to the power of 10. Here, question L. 9 times, oh, mister, we're going to take here only the ones with each other, the numbers. So it's 9 times, what's the number that is here? 1. What's the number that is here? 1. So 9 times 1 times 1 is 9. A times A is A squared. B times, no B here, times B. So B times B is B squared. That's it. So it's 9A squared, B squared. The last question here on this page, 2AB all to the power of 3. We're going to say it's 2 to the power of 3, which is 8. A to the power of 3, which is a to the power of 3. All of them are to the power of 3, so I'm going to take them one by one. B to the power of 3, so it's just b to the power of 3. That's it with page 4. Page 5, solving equations. It's a one-step equation, very easy. Page 5, 1a. Oh, mister, is very easy. I can do it mentally. X equals 4. Yes, we know this, but just let's take step by step, please, because it's going to get complicated in a while, or maybe in another lesson. So positive 5 is here. We're going to take it there, negative 5, or to get rid of positive 5, we take it there, negative 5. So X is going to be left here alone. 9 minus 5 equals 4. The same idea exactly in question 2D. All right, so 1A, we're done with it. Everything here is just the same. Just here, I want X alone. I'm going to take 5 to the other side, minus 5. So X is going to be left here alone. X equals 15. Mister, I can do it mentally. I know, sweetheart, that you can do it mentally, but let's just also follow the steps, please, because it's going to get more complicated in other lessons and even next year. So you need to practice these steps. Okay. Next, in question 2. Question 2 here, we're on page 5, 2D. Okay, 2D. This question. Let's do it. 12 plus n equals 18. Oh, mister, that's the same thing exactly. All right, yes, I agree with you. We're going to just take 12 there, minus 12. Equals, so n equals 6. Let's move to the next page. Everything on this page is just the same idea. Next page. Here you go. Now it's with multiplication and division. Page 5, 1A and 2D. Okay, 1A here. How can we do it? We need to get rid of the 4. So we have only a left, but 4 here is multiplied by a. So we're going to take it there, division. So 16 divided by 4 equals 4. So a equals 4. All right, in question like M, a over 2. What are we going to do with it? We need to get rid of the 2. It's division, goes there, multiplication. So a equals, a is going to be left alone, a equals 18. All right. Next. Did you have just done it? All right. Here, to find a, we need to get rid of the 3. So we send it there. It's division emitter, so it goes there, multiplication. So a equals -20 times 3 is -60. That's it, -60. Okay, next page, page 7. We need to do 1a, d, and g. 1a, 1d, 1g. Let's do it. Here, I said there are 2 operations, the 2x plus y. What happened to the x first? Did we add 1 to the x first, or we multiplied x by 2, then we added 1? Yes, we multiplied x by 2, then we added 1. So we're going to get rid of the last thing that happened. Then we added 1, so we get rid of the 1. The last thing that happened is adding 1, so goes there -1. What is going to be left here? 2x is going to be left here alone, equals 2. Oh, mister, are we done? No, we're not done. Now we need to get rid of the 2. 2 here is multiplication, goes there division, so divided by 2. So x is going to be equal to 1. When you get rid of the 2, goes there division, so x equals 1. All right, question D. We need to get rid of what happened to the m? The m, we multiplied it by 5, then we divided by 3. So I'm going to get rid of the last thing that happened. Dividing by 3 goes there, multiplying by 3. So 5m is going to be left alone. Here, 5m equals, we said 3 goes there, multiplication, so it's 30. Now, I need to get rid of the 5. Its multiplication goes there, division. So now m remains here alone. M, 30 divided by 5 is going to be 6. Question G. X, we divided it by 2, then we minused 1. So what are we going to do? Get rid of the -1, send it there, +1. So it's x over 2 equals 8. Sending -1 there, +1 equals 8. So x equals what? We need to send +2 there. It is division. We need to send it there, multiplication. So x equals 16. Next question. We are on page 7. We need 2n. All right, now let's have a look at this first. Question I. A, we minus from it 2. Then after we minused from it 2, we divided by 7. So what are we going to do? We're going to do here, divided by 7 goes there, multiplied by 7. So a minus 2 equals 21. A minus 2 equals 21. Then send the -2 there, +2. So a equals 23. That's it. A equals 23. All right. Next is 2n. Let's go down and see question 2n. Oh, here you go. It's just the same concept, Mr. Let's not just get freaked out over here by how different it looks. Let's just have a look at this. What happened to the a? We multiplied it by 6, Mr. First, yes. Then we minus 1.5. Okay, no problem. So take the last thing that happened, which is minus 1.5, send it there, plus 1.5. 1 and 1/2. What is going to be left from the left side? 6a is going to be left here. Equals what? 4.5 plus 1.5 equals 6. Because 4 and 1 is just 5. Half and half is 1. And so it's just 6 mentally. All right, so a equals what? 1. That's it. Okay, next page, page 8. We need to do questions 1a, 1o, 1a. Oh, it's just the same thing that we did over there. We're not going to do it. We already did it. We have 1o. Also the same thing exactly. You can just do it right now when you pause the video, then return to do it here with me to check your answer here with me. Here, positive 3 goes there, minus 3. So 2k is going to be left. And we got rid of the 3 first because it's the last thing that happened to k. So 2k equals, here is going to be 18 after minusing the 3. All right, then k equals 9. And now we're done with page 8. Everything is just the same. Oh, it was actually the same page exactly. It was even the same page. Okay. We have here page 8 is this one, I guess. This is the one that I meant. Okay. Question 1a and 1o here. Yes. Okay. So here, 4x plus 9 equals a 3x minus 12. Oh my God, mister, what am I supposed to do here? Okay, very easy. Let's not panic. The only thing that we need to do here is just to get the x's together on the left side, the numbers that have no variables together on the right side. That is it, mister. That will make it just look very simple and easy once you're done with this step. Let's see. I'm going to get the x's over there. So I have 4x already here, mister. 3x is on the right side. It comes here on the left side. So minus 3x equals. Now, mister, I have here negative 12. Keep it the same. Negative 12. And positive 9, I want to bring it here at negative 9. Negative 9. That's it. Oh, what are we going to do, Mr. Next? Let's simplify. So I got the x's on the left side, the numbers on the right side. Let's now simplify. What is 4x minus 3x? It is 1x, which is just x, equals, what is negative 12 minus 9? They have the same signs, Mr. Ahmed, so we're going to add. So it's negative 21. So x equals negative 21. Okay. Next, we have question O. Oh, the same thing exactly, Mr. Ahmed. We need the m's to be together. We need the numbers to be together on the right side. Okay, so m stays the same here. Minus 3m becomes here plus 3m. Here equals 16 stays in the same place. Positive 4 becomes negative 4. And now m plus 3m is 4m equals 16 minus 4 is 12. Now, how can I find m? We need to get rid of the 4. Its multiplication goes there. Division. So m, because I don't have space under it, so I'm going to write it here on the left side. M equals 12 divided by 4 is going to be 3. And now we're done also with page 9. Which is actually on your pack, I guess it's 8. Yes, it's page 8. All right, next, and this is the last thing that we're going to do right now. Here, question 1, let's look at A. How can we expand the following expressions? Very simple and easy, mister. We just multiply the number that is outside the brackets by the numbers inside the brackets. So 5 times A is going to be 5A. 5 times 3 is just 15, positive 15. All right, what is next? Here, question L. Negative 3a, I'm going to multiply it by a, becomes negative 3a squared. Negative 3a squared. Negative 3 times negative 2 just becomes positive 6a. So negative 3a times negative 2 is positive 6a. All right, another question. Maybe you can take, oh, this question is lovely, but I would love to see you doing it on your own. Please, guys, pause the video. Try to think about this question, question Q, then return to check if your answer is correct or not. Pause, then come back after you're done to check your answer. Negative times x. Oh, Mister, that's negative 1 times x. Exactly. So negative 1 times x or negative times positive x is just negative x. Negative times positive 9, as if you're saying negative 1 times positive 9 is just going to become negative 9. They have different signs, so the answer is going to be negative. All right? That is about expanding brackets. Let's have a look at this. Maybe this question here, question B. We're going to expand this. 8 times m is 8m. They wanted to expand, then simplify. We're going to see about this right now. 8 times m is 8m. 8 times negative 3 is negative 24. Plus 3 times m is 3m. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. All right, then what is next? Mister, I expanded right now. Yes, you did expand. But did we simplify? No, we didn't. So now we need to simplify. 8m plus 3m is 11m. Negative 24 minus 6. Now we're doing the numbers that have no variables together. The numbers with the same variables like m and m together. Negative 24, negative 6. They have the same signs, so we're going to add, so it's going to become negative 30. The sign of the big number, oh, Mister, both of them have the same signs that they have negative, so it's going to become negative. So it's minus 30. All right, and that's all about page 10. I know that I said it's the last page. Oh, the next page is just exactly the same way, exactly. Everything in it is the same way, but we're solving equations. Let's just do, I know that I said the last page was the last page, but please just, it's not going to take a lot. So here, question, let's say A. We're going to expand, then solve the equation. So this is going to be 3x plus 12. 3 times x is 3x, so 3 times positive 4 is positive 12 equals 18. Now we can solve the equation normally. Sending 12 there, it's positive, goes there negative. So it becomes here 3x equals 6. So x equals 2. Sending the 3 there, division equals 2. Someone else might have said, Mister, it's here times 3 that is outside. Can I just get rid of it and say it's divided by 3 there and get rid of the 3? Yes, you can. So can I start with getting rid of the 3? Yes, you can start with getting rid of the 3, then finishing x plus 4 equals that. After you get rid of the 3, the 18 is going to become 6. So yes, you can start with getting rid of the 3. It is here multiplication. You can send it there division. You can do that. You can do that. Here, in question like K here, 3 times m is 3m. Plus 3 times 2 is 6 equals m plus 14. How can I finish it? Take m that is here. Do you remember this? In the last page, I guess, or in 2 pages, the last 2 pages, I guess, we agreed that we get the variables together on the same side, which is the left side over here, and the numbers that have no variables together on the other side. So here is going to be 3m minus m. So I'm going to get this m there. So 3m minus m equals 14 stays the same, and positive 6 comes here, negative 6. 3m minus m is 2m. What's this weird 2, Mr. Ahmed? So it's just not that, it's 2m equals 14 minus 6 is 8. So what is m going to be? M equals 8 divided by 2 is 4. So m equals 4. That's how we solve such a question. Okay. Everything down there is just the same technique exactly. We expand, we get the x's together on the left side, the numbers together on the right side. Everything is just the same. Expand, get the a's together on the left side, get the numbers together on the right side after you expand, then solve the equation. Thank you so much, everyone, and see you in another video.